It will be so hard. But I must do this anyways, so hello! It's the 10th of January 2017 today, and in 10 days the inaugural ceremony of Donald Trump will be held in Washington. So I've decided to make a Donald Trump speech for this event, so his inaugural address to his nation. And firstly, I would like to share the speech with you. And after the video, you can find some background information about the speech, about me, and etc. I'm sorry, actually, I don't have a Bible in my house, but I have this book, Stuff Every American Should Know, so I guess it will be my Bible today. I will put my hand on this book, and let's pass to the inaugural speech of Donald Trump.
Vice President Pence, Chief Justice Roberts, President Obama, Vice President Biden, President Bush, President Clinton, former Secretary of State, the members of the United States Congress, fellow citizens. I have the honor today of standing here, expressing my profound appreciation to all of you, swearing this solemn oath. The Founding Fathers bequeathed the strongest country to us. Our generation is the result of their impassioned spirit, incessant flood of their ideals, found on the immortal ideas of courage and fortitude. We are the pristine heritage of the revolutionists, generation tempered by any war. Now we are the perpetual spirit, the eternal ideals, and the United States of America. The inaugural ceremony always takes place in wintertime, before the nature is starting to flourish and the actual activity is commencing to thrive. Like the most classical American writer once said, "Now is the winter of our discontent, made glorious summer by this sun, or son of York, of New York." In 1961, the 35th president-elect, John Kennedy, said, "The world is very different now." He stated the ability to fight for essential human rights and overcome the poverty problems. I am the 45th President of the United States of America, and I am reiterating, the world is absolutely different now. We still have the same issues and more are emerging. We are bounded with these hardships we are meeting and coping with. As a blessed generation, we must recognize our influence. We are holding the power to enhance the world and our country, handling arduous menaces effectively. The threats towards men and women, children, LGBT community. The Americans are all unique, but in fact have something in common. The faith in success of liberty and freedom we're spreading to the world. The family is the meaningful unit of society. It expresses the support by brimming up with new ideas of maintaining the high level of development of the United States. It tackles all the challenges on the way. I pledge to conserve its astonishing nature by government support, making healthcare more affordable and improving the quality of the care, creating a dynamic, booming economy that will create 25 million new jobs over the next decade. Prioritize the jobs, wages, and security of the American people. That are the key first steps in order to strengthen our system. Therefore, a peace should reign in the heart of the man. We will achieve a stable, peaceful world with less conflict and more common ground. And to let every nation know, we will convert our good ideas and good words into good deed, if only the other side adheres to the natural pillars of sustainable peace between the countries. And I also pledge all the humanity and the world itself engulfed in the dark by the abusive powers will obtain its freedom and opportunities to prosperous development and growth. We should not come into the unspeakable and incommunicable prison of this earth. We propel every nation to bear their arms in the battle for peace and security. And finally, the pursuit to liberty, instilled in us by our homeland, will evaluate and maintain the global order. So the Americans are never too old or too young to be and create. We were and we are making this country. Me and you, we all, my fellow Americans, contribute to the enlightened blossom of our motherland, make it glisten by our faithfulness, devotion, and puissance of eternal energy. We make it by living, growing, and inspiring the true democracy of the United States by our policy and passion. So, make America great again. God bless the United States of America. It was hard, but I've actually done
it. Thank you for watching. It was incredible for me. I have some background information for you, but it is written on my device, helping device, and I'm so sorry, but I will read it just now because I'm so nervous, and I'm sorry. I'm really nervous about the speech and that I actually done it. I have some background information for you to understand why I've had a desire to create this speech and what I wanted to convey. Firstly, I've looked through many inaugural speeches because I found it incredibly difficult to make the speech, and I've tried my best to polish some possible similarities. The principal speech I've used was the John Fitzgerald Kennedy's inaugural address to the nation, which, of course, I and the whole United States consider as the masterpiece, as the queen of the speeches, I think. Secondly, I've compared many speeches from Abraham Lincoln to Barack Obama, and I've pondered that Kennedy's one is unique because the president encouraged citizens not to look to the past but straightly to the future. So, in this case, Trump's slogan, "Make America Great Again," points out the direction of this speech focused on the future and making America actually great again, people's cooperating, working together in achieving their goals, and brimming up with new ideas to thrive in the future. Thirdly, you can also hear some quotations from American classical writers' novels. These citations, I think, are perfectly appropriate for Donald Trump's inaugural speech. You know, this is Donald Trump. And finally, I consider I've made a speech that actually can be true. Because I've read Trump's opinions on his website, I've watched all his debates, and I'm always in the loop. He's really straightforward in his speeches and doesn't neglect to use some lofty words with the informal language. That's just his style, I think. So I believe that I managed to make this inaugural speech truthful. Of course, it's for you to judge, but I can't wait to find out what are you thinking about this speech, and I'm just asking you to share your opinions. Really, I want to interact. Oh, and who am I? I'm a third-year student of international relations, and I'm kinda in American domestic and foreign policies. So it's like my sphere of science interests, and I'm a young scientist. I've been published a lot, mostly on JFK's topics, but my last article was about Trump and the Russian reaction to his election. For me, it's really hard to speak in English because I'm not a native English speaker, but I really want to do this, and I want to have this channel about the politics where I can share my opinion, what is going on, what is happening, maybe some hypothetical situations, and this inaugural speech that I've created. Thank you for watching. I hope it was interesting for you, and bye!